Friday, October 5th, the Terriers hosted preseason conference favorite Navy as both teams looked to stay unbeaten in conference play. Early, it was BU forcing 3 corners in the first 12 minutes. They unable to capitalize on any of those set pieces. Navy struggled to keep possession throughout the first half. Took just 1 total shot in the first half of play. Then in the second half, in the 56th minute, Victoria Tran had a nice run at goal, losing a defender and firing a shot right at the heart of Morgan Messner. Finally, after a great play to keep a ball inbounds by McKenna Doyle, Taylor Cofton scored a goal in the 88th minute, her third in her last 2 matches, including her second game-winning goal.
This into an attacking opportunity. 1 touch in the box, and there it is! 1 strike with 2:35 to go. BU leads 1-0. Taylor Cofton.
What a strike from Cofton. We highlighted it. We said she was going to come in with some confidence after a 2-goal performance last game.
BU forced 5 corners to Navy's 1 while taking 12 total shots to Navy's 4. Navy was the one whistled for more fouls as they had 11, with BU being whistled just 5 times. Next up for the Terriers is their non-conference finale this Tuesday night at Harvard. After that, 4 straight conference matchups to close the season.
Here with Taylor Cofton, who just scored her 3rd goal in 2 games. A game winner. This one was a little bit more dramatic than the last game, though, in the 88th minute. What was going through your head when you saw it go over the goalkeeper's head into the net?
I was just so amazed. I can't even put it into words. I was so happy.
What does this win mean for you guys, obviously against the preseason conference favorite Navy on your home turf with the whole second half of the schedule still to go?
This win means a lot to us. We've been working for this our whole preseason. To finally get the results we need is amazing, and now we can control our fate.
You guys have the final non-conference game this week against Harvard. What do you guys want to do in that game to solidify going back into conference play?
We definitely want to put a mark on Harvard and play good soccer, and that's all we expect out of each other.
All right, Taylor, thanks. Congratulations tonight, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
I'm here with Coach Feldman. Coach, big win for you guys tonight. 88th minute goal from Taylor Cofton, her 3rd goal in the last 2 games. A little bit more dramatic than the last game, but tell me what this win means for you guys over the preseason favorite Navy.
Yeah, well, putting 3 more points in our column for Patriot League standings is huge. I mean, every game is huge. This one had a little bit added significance just because they were above us in the standings, and it gives us a chance to, at this point, and there's a lot of soccer still to be played in the Patriot League, but it gives us a chance to put ourselves above them right now and to put 3 points in our pocket. You know, you got to get into the tournament first of all, but our kids were really motivated to, they're motivated obviously to get into the Patriot League tournament, but I think they learned a lesson last year that any slip-ups in the regular season, even if we do really well, if you have a slip-up, you don't want to regret it if you didn't do everything you could, because a slip-up may mean that you don't get a bye and or you don't get home field advantage, and so I think they're very, very focused on that. Not only getting, that every game is important because of the 3 points, but particularly teams that we're trying to vie with top spots for.
And right now you go into your final non-conference game this week against Harvard with an unbeaten season right now in Patriot League play. What do you want to see in that Harvard game to convince you that the second half of the season is going to be a lot of the same?
Well, it's a little bit of a short turnaround, and we, and we've got an important conference game the following weekend. So, we may play a bigger bench, maybe use more players, just because I think we want to manage. We're playing for a Patriot League championship, and not that the Harvard game is not important. So one thing is, I think we're going to use more players so that we manage the starters and so they're feeling fresh going into the following weekend. But also we just want to keep trying to imprint our style, and I thought we got caught up a little bit in the Navy's game, and that happens, when there's a lot of emotion, and it's hard to slow it down. And I loved our fight, and I loved our competitiveness, so I have no problem with that. But I'd like us to continue to be able to keep coming back to some, poise and composure, and opening the other team up when we have possession. And so that's what I'd like to see a little bit more of against Harvard. And they're a very good team, so it's going to be a great test for us because, athletically and as a soccer team, they will put us under a lot of pressure. And that's kind of exactly what we want, because sort of keep staying sharp.
Yeah. Well, good luck the rest of the way, Coach. Good luck this week against Harvard, and congrats tonight on the big win.
Thank you very much.